Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a full kitchen tour because that's something that you guys wanted to see. But before I get into it, I'm just gonna remind you, because I like the reminders at the beginning of the videos, to be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're not already. But I'm not gonna talk for forever like I usually do, and we're gonna get into it. I'm just gonna pour us some sweet tea. Here you go. Now let's do it up. Okay, so I guess I'll start with these cabinets and we'll go around in a circle if you wanna come over here. So over here is our wannabe junk drawer. We don't usually have paper napkins, so, well, these are like our dish towels, and then we have these from out of nowhere, and some linen napkins, and then it's half junk drawer because you just need it. And then down here we have all of our serving trays that we never use because we have no friends here right now or in quarantine, so we sometimes use them for ourselves. Dishwasher, that's boring. Down here is our cleaning stuff. We've had this Swiffer thing for literally like 2 years and we haven't used it because I don't like the smells of it, making me have a headache, but whatever. We're trying to get rid of them. And then we just have all of our Thieves stuff down there and a label maker. And then over here, we just have some trays. Forrest, get out. And then we just have some pans and air frying baskets for our June oven and some cutting boards. So then in this drawer, we have all of our cooking spatulas and spoons, which is really nice because if we're cooking, we usually cut here and then we have spoons here. This is all of our silverware and can opener, lemon things, whatever. And then we have these gold vintage silverware that we use sometimes when we're feeling it, I guess. This is our June oven, which I think I've talked about before on my channel. We love it. We literally, I don't even remember the last time we used our normal toaster. So we use this for a toaster, air frying, baking, pretty much anything that will fit inside of it, we use it for. Okay, just fruit basket, that's so boring. We have just a wooden and bamboo scrubber. And we also have a straw scrubber. This is our compost bucket, which actually is usually right there. And then we have this, it's called a Swedish cloth. It's looking pretty jank right now. It is a compostable paper towel replacement. So we haven't used paper towel in years, and we did just have rags underneath the sink, but now we use this, and we could probably throw this in the compost. It's looking a little bit jank, like I said. Also, all of the noises you hear are dogs, as you know, I'm sorry. Over here, we've got our knife set. How do you say this? Wusthof?
Wusthof.
Wusthof. And then we have our dry measurements. I always keep oats, sugar, and flour on the counter because we just always use it, as you can tell. And then this cabinet is our stasher bags, some old HelloFresh meals, some essential oils that we use in the kitchen or diffuse down here, but most of these ones are the Vitality ones that you can ingest, so I like to keep them down here. And then just caking pans and glassware and our mason jars and stuff like that. Some Tupperware containers. We are pretty minimal, I feel like, once I've watched some other kitchen tour videos, so that makes me feel a little better. And then I opened this giant cabinet, all of our dinner plates, but these are all of our dinner plates, bowls, situations. We just got some extra water bottles up there. If you come walk closer, you can see, I'm not pulling it out. These floral plates right here. Okay, I'll pull it out. So this one's actually chipped, but these were my grandma's and they're fun to have. I actually don't use them that much because I'm afraid for them to break, but they're fun to look at. And then we have the bowls up there too, which we do use all the time because they are very good cereal bowls. I don't even know what's up here. Our wedding champagne flutes that we actually didn't even drink out of, but whatever, they were our wedding gift. Pitcher. This is a tea steeper, which I don't really love because it's plastic on the inside, and then I just feel like it's going into our tea. And then just a French press and stuff. Got some banana bread. Then we've just got, this is my favorite corner, I would say. I don't know. I really like this little nook because of this precious Vitamix, which I will link whatever I can down below. Like I'll link the Swedish cloth and the Vitamix and whatever else I can. I think even our Crate and Barrel dishware set is still online, so I can do that too. But I like the Vitamix. I like having our wooden spatulas over here because they're still like convenient to grab if I'm making any, I don't know if I just want to use them. And then salt and pepper shakers in this drawer. It's very unorganized, but we have all of our spices in here because it's easiest to be right by the stove. And really, like, we don't want to put them on the counter, and like our cabinets right above the stove are full, so that was the best spot for them. In here we have all of our mugs, and these are the matching mugs to my grandma's set. More mugs. We should probably like wheel it in on the mugs. We also have, I was just talking to Evan about this, 8 beer glasses, and he's literally the only one that drinks beer, so that's a little bit unnecessary, and it's just taking up so much space. Same with wine. We literally
you have more wine glasses than beer.
4, 8, 12. We have 12 wine glasses. I can't even tell you the last time we had a bottle of wine in the house, because I just don't ever, like, I hate the taste of alcohol. Wine is like, white wine is the only thing I can really have a fine time drinking. But anyways, it's a nice variety though. We've got like plastic wine ones, and then for like outside, and then glass tumblers, and then the stem ones, but haven't used those since like last year. We just have our bowl of potatoes up there. And then down here we have our mixing bowls, some Vitamix attachments, a food processor, which we don't use too much now that we have the Vitamix. My wonderful KitchenAid, which I wish we had like one more counter so I could keep this on the counter. We have a little like orange juicer up there, not like an actual juicer, which we did have one, but it broke, and it's very sad to me because I really miss juicing. And then just some other things, whatever. Okay, fridge. And last is the pantry. I was gonna go in detail talking about this, but I don't really think I'm gonna. This is just our pantry. I mean, I'll share like 5 pantry staples. It is chickpeas. Love us some chickpeas. Then, what's another staple? Another staple is cereal. Definitely. We'll never go without cereal. At our wedding, we had a cereal bar. We are serious cereal people.
Wow.
Chia seeds, I would say, is a staple.
Random, but okay.
We never don't have Chia seeds.
I mean, yeah, it's like never not having ketchup, but okay.
I don't like ketchup, really. Okay, and then what else is a staple?
The lard bars, tea.
We always have like some sort of granola bar. We have lard bars right now. So
Peanut butter.
Nice.
Not that kind of peanut butter, but just
Evan goes
peanut.
wrong kind of peanut butter. This one has honey in it. Well, but we won't die, so it's fine. I don't know. Those are all my staples. It was not 5, but this is our pantry. We also really like to get this agave from Costco because it's gigantic, but that's it. And then that really like wraps up all of our cabinets and drawers in the kitchen. And I love how open our kitchen is, but I do wish that we had an island right here, especially because this rug featuring Ellie chewing her bone. I wish this rug is the worst because it just is like this half the time, and I fix it probably 100 times a day. So an island would be nice, and like a runner rug, but maybe one day when we like buy or build a house, we'll do that. And then over here is Evan's section, coffee section. He makes wonderful coffee for me every morning, which I love. And recently we made some instant coffee, whipped coffee. What is it called?
Whipped coffee.
Whipped coffee. 10 out of 10. Add a drop of lavender to it. Maybe I'll do a fun little video. But here it is. This is it. We put in these floating shelves on invisible brackets, which was a very stressful thing for me to observe, so I chose not to until they were up. And then these are all just like thrifted things. Like this is thrifted, that's thrifted, this jar is thrifted, the bowls are thrifted. This is from Young Living, which I actually need to refill it, but it's like a wick diffuser thing, and it's cute that it's a succulent. This Jones soda bottle is not where it's going to stay, but this is a contest that my sister won, and it's a photo of me on the Jones soda bottles from, I was probably like 10, I don't even know, but it was this photo shoot, and it says Sarah L. Daly, East Point, Michigan. So I think it's funny. And it was actually in stores. Like Panera was where it was in mostly. It's just hilarious to me. So that's a fun little memory. And then that's Detroit. This is Evan's like really fancy freaking air escaper coffee container. We've got a kombucha book that we haven't opened, a coffee book that Evan's opened when he got it, and then Sister Pie, which is a Detroit bakery. We have their baking book, which now that we're vegan, it's a little bit more challenging to use it, but I do want to go through it better. And then this is just Evan's fellow kettle, which we use it for tea too. And then this is his intense coffee grinder that I have no idea how to use, so if he's not here, I don't know how to make coffee. And then just his other setup.
Wow.
What is it called?
So this is my Hario setup. So this is a Hario V60 pour over, a Hario kettle. It's in a Scali scale, and like Kazmira said, this is the fellow.
It's quite dusty.
Yeah, it's pretty dusty. The fellow kettle, which you can adjust it to whatever temperature you want, and it'll hold that temperature for like 20 or 30 minutes. Pretty cool. And then this. Oh, that's the saucer to the Ember mug, which is my #1 favorite drinking utensil vessel, I would say.
If you watched our Vlogmas video of opening up each other's Christmas gifts, I got him this for Christmas, and now I want the white one because I use his when he's done drinking his coffee, and I heat up my coffee like 4 times a day at least. So I should have gotten myself one, but I did not.
And then this is the Encore grinder. This is the coffee grinder.
Will you send me all the links to that?
Yeah, I can send you. And Kazmira butchered this, but this is the fellow. I forget the actual name of it. It's called the Atmos. It's basically an airtight.
Air escaper.
No, it's like you twist the top and it suctions the air out of the vessel, so it keeps the coffee beans fresh. So when you are ready to get your coffee, you escape the air, and then and then
you do this. I'll show them.
Twist it to get the air back out.
This is like, I am not patient enough for this. You have to wait until that gray bubble goes down.
Yeah. Which there's not a lot of beans in there, so it will take you a minute, but this will be a fun fast forward time. Yeah.
Oh, it's green.
There you go.
Bing! So now it's apparently better. And then over here is just my natural herb tea blend that I made. It's like raspberry leaf, dried rose petals, cat's claw, dong quai, I think is how you say it. This I created to support my hormones after I got off birth control, which I did say I was going to do a video on that, and I never did. So maybe that'll be a new video coming up. And then I have my tincture of Vitex here because we typically make tea at night, and this way when it's here I don't forget to take it. But, oh, last but not least, the beautiful variegated monstera. It was on the other side, but I moved it over here because I just felt like I need to know that it's not dying. So I moved it over here, and I should stop touching it so it's not mad at me. But over here, I think a new leaf is growing, and I'm really excited. I got this in the middle of the winter for my birthday, so it's been in like dormant season, and now I hope it grows. So that's really it, I think, right? Okay, one last thing is my windowsill. We built a garden, well, Evan did, and right now I'm trying to grow the following from just our food scraps. This is bok choy, which actually this bit right here has grown. I'm also trying to grow some cilantro, so that way it'll have roots and I can just plant it. And then same with the carrots, it'll have some sprouts come out the top, and then I could plant it. But I do need to change the water every day if you do this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but
Bok choy looks like it's gonna work.
But yeah, it feels so warm outside. I think that's it. Woo! Okay, for real, I think that's it though. That's our whole kitchen. I could do like a full pantry tour video and talk about what we get and why we get it, especially being vegan. So if you want to see that, comment down below. But don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I think that's it. But I love you, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!